Hello there, welcome back to what's going to be episode 38 of the Savage Lands. Well, we've came quite a long way together, so I have brought up a solution to most of my FPS problems. The fortress is running again, somewhat fast. I am currently really wondering how it came together. If it was just that one dwarf being stuck at that door, it could have been really well the case. Because the moment I opened the door for the military to pass through, the FPS went upwards. But nevertheless, I have decided that, or much more, the dwarves of Shin Mistim have decided that we are no longer going to team up with those foul goblin creatures, you know? They are not really well fitting for our flock. Therefore, we're going to get rid of them. In the meantime, we are going to destroy more goblin settlements, and I'm going to apply some new strategies that I learned to get rid of these problems here. So we got some magma pits here, so we're going to punch a hole in these. Goblin leaders and giant grackles are fighting. Now, that is an interesting combination. Why is there a... Wait a sec. Goblin bard? I think your cover just got blown up by a giant bird, my friend. So, good thing that we're not accepting any people trying to join our fortress just like that, you know? We don't want these here. Alright, but beyond that, I really can't wait for my military to get the job done. And we are also going to continue our expansions here. So we got some open space, that's a good sign, so we might as well just bring up some jobs for these to get done here. There we go. So the expansion downwards to the adamantine mines is just one of the most important projects nowadays. My friends here, I don't know what they're supposed to do otherwise. The fortress is in a pretty good shape. We got all the resources in the making that we require. We do keep producing artifacts. It's all good so far. The only thing which ain't that good as I'd like it to is my descent into the darkness. But I gotta say, I will gain some momentum during today's episode, promise. So we're going to follow the artifact creation of Geshud Govoslemul. He's after all my trader, as it seems. Are you? No, he's just a trader. He should be my trader, though. Well, we'll see about that. Personnel going downstairs takes forever again. That's why I decided to cut the livestock numbers as low as possible. It dawned upon me that this fortress has a little bit of an overhead issue there. And, you know, well, there's no good reason for me to make it harder than necessary, okay? So, speaking about making things harder than necessary, we're going to start and set up more and more pouring points for water. Alright. Because I intend to brave those depths today. In the meantime, I can't wait for my... Oh. There we go. So people from the Inky Howls can't do their pathing. Or are they already back? I highly doubt it. So let's see. Where are they? I had some really funky problems in the last time, so I want to go. Here we go. So there you see, this is the problem. They want to use this door so badly, but well, I also know of a forgotten beast that happens to be around here, so I'm going to keep an eye on this door for now. I don't know why, but the moment my dwarves have decided to go a certain way, they seem to be unable to repath. It seems as if there is no chance for them to take a repathing there. I'm somewhat concerned because there was a forgotten beast that I haven't taken care of yet, you know. Well, and with all the military out of town, I also don't feel well about the idea that a forgotten beast might be getting into my fortress, you know? Therefore, let's babysit those last people, because that's the downside when you go for such a large squad there. And there we go. He also wants to go that way. You know? Why? I don't know. Let's see. Ravad. So this is a tad bit odd. This person doesn't even show up here, so we're going to remove that assignment for just for now. Whoever this dwarf is, I'm going to relieve him from his duty. Alright, so that will do the trick for now. Okay. Nah, well. Gotta wait until the last dwarf has passed. But it doesn't seem as if there is a forgotten beast around. Does it? Well, I'm going to wait until the squads come back home, you know? My idea was I'll be putting the doors open once the squads are back home. Okay, so next few steps. Here's a channel, here's a channel. Did these get completed? Wonderful. So we're now going to just put pond zones on top of these. So people will start pouring water into these. This is ridiculously powerful. I don't know why I haven't been able to come up with the idea before. Well, lack of experience, if you ask me. But this is so far really the supreme strategy that I found, because basically it allows me to just, you know, well, how to put it? I can just see where I need to, where I have free spaces afterwards. So it's a pretty nifty strategy. I also learned a few more new tricks here and there for other things. So finally, they're back on duty, and I think they also just might have come back. Yes, yes. So they did. Alright, so with the military back in place, I decided to open the doors. I mean, it seems as if the whatever forgotten beast was around there is no longer around there. And as long as I have armed forces here, I really don't care. Well, I should probably care, but you get the idea. So there we go. There's some molten sapphire at the bottom of this pit, but that's it. That's just it. So we're going to put a wall on top of that here, because, you know, I don't want that interaction with Forgotten Beasts at all. And we're also going to remove this pond zone. The larger bodies of magma, they just need more water, but I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you have any more powerful version there. Another crown for our faction. Crowns are probably quite useless, but I always find them pretty nice in terms of fluff, you know. Alright, let's punch more holes into that whole business and see that we can get ourselves deeper downstairs there. Okay, also it seems as if we are allowed to dig out these things soon. Alright, so these new protocols, or however we want to call it, will get us through here in no time. So here we can need another channel. There we go. Let's check out that crown. Got so many artifacts by now. This one comes with diamond. Wow. Diamond and alpaca wool. Yeah. Well, there's sadly no direct connection to any historical feat or anything, so... Let's see. Is Tapered Wraiths destroyed? Good job, my men. Good job. So, ruins of this place. That's brilliant. Okay. So, I'm going to send everybody except for the for one squad here. I feel better if I know that I have another squad in here that can take care of things if necessary, you know? It's just giving me a good feeling in general. Goodo. So here we also have another pit where we cannot discern. No, I can't put a piece of green glass flooring on top of that. It's sadly not possible. But we can do something about that. Alright. But it's going to require preparations. Safety preparations. Also, I want to rip out the glass floor in the vicinity of my safety preparations, because otherwise I won't get the floor back. So, we're going to build walls here. And obviously there too, so this one has to go as well. There's a hollow room, there's a hollow pocket in there as well. Oh, look at us, we just gained vision. Alright, that's because this is a shaft plummeting all the way down. So here I want to experiment. What the hell happens if we put water in there? I don't think that much will happen, if anything will happen, but I surely have to try. You certainly understand. Okay, so the best news about all that? Oh, well, we can't go downstairs, can we? Damn. Just felt like we can now finally get ourselves some intel here. Okay. So as you see here, bucket by bucket, the level of magma is lowering. These things, they do take their time. The larger the body of magma, the more water is necessary to get the job done, sadly. But, you know, we're slowly but steadily getting there. This is all that matters. In the meantime, we can raise down all those filthy goblin holes. I mean, the good news about all that is we have the economy to just keep going. Everything upstairs is going just fine without us doing anything extra, and therefore... So here goes. There's going to be a door at that corner and 2 walls here. The basic idea is a very, very simple one. Oh, I still lack some glass floor here. Okay. So I'll be building a door there to make sure that whatever is behind that area there cannot go and bite me. So with a door here and the walls there, I'll be also sealing off this place if something bad is in there. That's not cool. I really need to know if this place is safe. So there's a hollow pocket down there. Hollow pockets, by the way, are always the worst. They are the only places where you can possibly find a demon. And, yeah. Therefore, demons. Cool, hey? But also sometimes just random treasures, so... It really differs what's there. Okay, we need one more piece of glass floor here. Basically, it's all about knowing what's in the center of these pockets. And to make matters worse, demons often have ranged attacks. That's actually why I'm doing all this safety dance down here. Due to the ranged attacks, I mean. Alright, I might already know what I want to know here. Yeah, so... We can safely chuck away these, and we can safely chuck away that. Alright, so just wanted to make sure that we're not going to get bushwhacked here. This here, though, is a danger place, and this here is a danger place too. Oh, well, okay, and we successfully removed all the magma here, so you see, we're finally making progress in a real good pace. Took me a while to learn my techniques here. And we have a new battle report waiting for us. So, Devil Twisted is again just a... Can't you guys finally destroy this wicked place? Alright, we're going to go and wage war against these guys here. I'm going to opt out of stealing livestock by now. We have had enough of these creatures here, you know. I like the idea of Shinmistum dwarfs frowning upon goblin livestock, you know. So this place is a solid one. All right. Are they? Whoa, 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 whoa. So look at that! I knew that the Forgotten Beast was still around. Yeah, and that's why the Inky Howls had to stay. Good thing. Good thing that I had that intuition. Alright, but they just murdered that thing. That's been all. I mean, certainly don't want to mutter about that. Kinda halfway expected it, honestly. My dudes are by now quite the killer machines, and you know, there's that's good. That's through and through good. Okay, we do know that this. Well, do we know anything about that? No, we don't. All right, this is like playing Minesweeper on a completely different scale. I love it. But I also love the fact that we by now have enough material available to properly work in these areas, you know, make proper progress and all. So we should be safe to dig that. Alright, so here's open space and there's open space. So we got 3 squares of open space to cover. Okay. Alright. Work down here is much faster than it was a few episodes ago. The new staircase here is working out brilliantly. It was such a good investment to make that happen. It also endangered the mine to some degree. We gotta keep in mind that every bit of that is also giving new access points to monsters that we have to control somehow, you know? And I made the experience, the more of these access points exist, the easier it is to slip up finally and do one tiny yet fatal mistake. I love the game for that, you know? Dwarf Fortress does a great job in doing this to you. Alright, we can now seal off those ponds. I could make that area here to work with larger if I really wanted to, but in all honesty, I don't. I just don't want to. We can now take away those walls, because that one piece of magma, it won't do much at that point. Right on. So I do see that there's a pocket in here, so I cannot work here yet because I don't want to block this area. So we gotta do the whole safety dance yet again, but that's okay. Well, let's do the safety dance once more. So works again like this: walls here and there, and then a door in the center, which and then we dig a fortification. If there's a demon in there, we can then lock the door permanently. Job's done. Thing won't come out ever again. And most importantly, it's locked away. Alright, so Bridal Seduce has been destroyed. Wonderful. Good job, my man. Good job. You're really making me happy. So let's continue. I don't know what the secret of this little place here is. You know, Devil Twisted has withstood so many attacks by now. It's against any logic by now. Alright, we got open space here. Brilliant. So we can delete yet another pond zone. So that's how fast we can deal with those magma pits. I feel like dumping water on them is the fastest way of dealing with them that I've found so far. I really didn't find a faster ways and means so far. So I'm going to do the channeling trick one more time, because, you know, I want to spread that water. And there's also a hole, open space, that most likely will get filled once we have that done. The only downside there is a chance that these diamonds might get pulled into the water, but there are way worse matters, I guess. Okay, so this one is a massive square, so we can dig these out as well. And little by little, the whole adamantine mine is taking shape. The pit is no longer against us and all these things. Alright, so first good point, we can finally access the floor yet again. The not so good point, it's sadly still more water than can properly evaporate there. So sadly we still have to work around somehow. So let's put down one piece of glass flooring. Sometimes you can just put down one very strategically. And hopefully Devil Twisted will be finally destroyed for good. I don't know what devilry this is that they withstand our attacks for such a, you know, continued time, or well, however to put it. You surely understand what I mean. Good-o! So, there's a hollow in there as well, so, well, we're going to take that hollow as soon as I have quenched the fires in here, I'd say. The thing is, the more control you have above on the floor above, the better. So this guy here will be turning into a problem sooner or later. Sadly. Mostly because he's stripping away control of me. I cannot look below these areas here. Luckily, a lot of that is not really interfering with my plans. That's good. Alrighty. Have you finally destroyed this hellhole? Tell me. It looks good. I think it's... Devil Twisted is finally no more. So, the conquest takes... is in a good way. It's on a good way. It's truly on a good way. So, we can, therefore... Well, let's see. I need a bit of glass floor here. So... That's a solid one too. Alright. So we can expand here. This has to be safe. Okay, let's see. Slowly we're going to create enough room to be sure that we can dig deeper. But not for now. Okay, the door has been finally delivered, so now's the time to carve a fortification. There we go. This is my personal favorite design by now, because, you know, whatever is inside there, I can't just nope it out if it's something nasty. And there's such a wealth of gemstone by now here. You know, we are discovering such amazing amounts of money here with that. It's lovely. Alright, we're ready for the next conquest. So, let's see. Jackal Clenches, 60 people. That's exactly our cup of tea. I think I want to have the Inky Howls on the mission when we're attacking a site with 100 enemies. But every site below that, I trust this to my brave warriors, you know. Alright, this one is a massive, so we can go there. And now we're going to see... Oh, whoa, this ain't... Whoopsie. Alright, it's more like that, isn't it? Yeah, it's more like that. So, here you see, it was just a fireball, so we're safe to take these. That's brilliant. There's still one pocket here, so we gotta be careful about that. But we can now dismantle these. This was just all about being sure that if there's a demon, it can be contained well. And the diagonal carving keeps the fireball away from the people, you know. Fireball kills people if you let it. Okay. Life's good. I'd say this campaign is coming to a good end. Hopefully. I mean, I don't want to be too happy too early. I've learned with Dwarf Fortress that this game has lots of surprises for you. So, with that being said, let's dig out something like that here. Because I want to create more glass floor here. So basically, wherever I don't know whether or not it's safe, we're paving that stuff above. But the best news is we can by now remove really a lot of that stuff and reclaim quite a lot of green glass. You know, I always need that stuff for the matters of safety, as you surely understand. I mean, I'm not doing anything here without securing it doubly and triply, you know. This whole deep mining stuff can blow up in your face so hard if you don't take care accordingly that I really don't want to mess up myself here unnecessarily. Okay, it's looking good though. So we've secured pretty much the entire floor here above today. Very, very positive with that result. And at the same time, we're carving our way through the horrors of drinking. So let's see. Good news here as well. All the massive stuff here is safe. So the only thing where we still require a piece of glass flooring would be here. So I can't know if that thing's safe or not. I don't want to X that staircase, thank you. So basically this square here could be dangerous as well. So, well, a not ideal place for this. You know, there's a diamond in there. I like to spare the diamonds. So, a ghost, Udil Ukarthikut. So, alright, we're going to give him a monument. One of Vukar's claimed. Alright. So far, so good. Oh yeah, I need to assign... Wait a sec. Yeah, here. The Inky Howls are missing a number 10. So, let's see. Competent Axe Dwarf. Now, that's what I call it. Proper pre-education. Alright. So, I really hope that we still have a slab for that, but I'm pretty positive about that. So, let's see in a minute how the conquest went. All in all, I'm really, really happy, especially considering that our food and drink stockpiles are going so well. The whole thing is a real big success so far. All right. So, new report. Jackal clenches. We only rampaged through. That means we didn't destroy the place. We did claim some cool items there, though, but yeah, we reduced the population from 60 to 10, though. That is what I'd call progress. Nevertheless, not enough, not enough. Also, I can now delete that pawn zone, and that means we can finally reclaim all that material here. Brilliant. I really, really enjoy that. So, especially because that means we're now done with that floor here, you know. So, let's do the last fortification for today's episode. Oh, wait a sec, I won't, because the door ain't there yet. So, that thing's finally happening. A giant toad and a cook are fighting. This is not good. So, let's send the Inky Howls to take down that thing. Although, if I read that log properly, the cave toad had more of a problem than the cook. But nevertheless, I don't want anybody accidentally here getting into trouble with that. No need. So, that's taking surprisingly long here. So wherever that slab was at, it seems to be quite far away. But whatever. I hope that the ghost won't be exacting any too brutal revenge here. Alright, so now off to the last step for today's episode, because I really, really want to know. Especially since we can, if everything works according to plan afterwards, just, you know... No, not that lucky. Erase down the rest there. So something evil has emerged in that pocket. Look at that sucker! Oh boy, I'm so happy. This lizard monster is spitting webs. Web spitters, they are the worst. So, if we would have had unleashed that into our fortress, boy oh boy, I am really, 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 really relieved that we took that one seriously, alright? Okay, my friends, so the late demon is the scariest, and with that being said, I thank you all for watching. Drop me your comments down below. We're going to continue the conquest against the goblins of the south in the next episode. Luckily, we got that demon under lock and key. I love that design. Don't you as well? I mean, it's a little bit high in maintenance, but come on, the web spitter is no longer going to be an issue. Anywho. Thumbs up on that video would be deeply appreciated. A subscription is a cheap way of supporting the channel. There's also the bell for you if you want to be notified about all the stuff that I am doing. And last but not least, check out the playlists down there. I have so much other Dwarf Fortress content there. I'd be super, super happy if you'd give them a look. So, enjoy the miasmatic butchery of the Great Culling. And we're going to set up the slab for the Fallen. And that being said, I thank you so much for watching. See you guys all next time. Bye-bye.